Today we're going to talk about the topic memo, and this is part of the assignments for the researched um, argument. And so the first thing you're going to do in the researched argument unit, if you want to think about it that way, is to ask and explain what you want to work on for your topic. Okay, so this is your own choosing. You can't write about gun control, death penalty, COVID, or abortion. But other than that, with your topic, you're going to complete academic research to investigate the issue, compose a formal academic research paper, and then craft a vision of your argument for non-academic audience. That's coming later. Okay, so first though, you're going to propose your topic in a memo. Since you'll be working with a topic for the rest of the course, please choose a topic wisely. Choose something that you feel passionately about, choose something you can invest yourself in, and try really hard not to get burnt out on writing 5 pages. Your topic must be academic in nature, so not an argument that Coke is better than Pepsi or anything like that. It needs to be researchable, must be debatable. So there has to be another side to this, or why argue, right? And so this is, how it works. The assignment, the topic memo assignment, is a memo in 4 paragraphs. Each of these paragraphs has its own objective, okay? And so that's what I want you to focus on content-wise. Format-wise, it's business format, okay? So single space everything and block the paragraphs, but put an extra space between the paragraphs. There's some stuff you have to put at the top. I've included a topic memo template for you to use. Just change the information and kind of go on from there. Okay, so your 4 paragraphs. In the first paragraph, identify your topic and why it is relevant in today's culture. Okay, basically, why should anybody else care about this? Paragraph 2, discuss your personal connection to the topic, including any biases or obstacles. So if I'm going to write a paper on drinking chamomile tea before bed is a way to get more restful sleep, okay, why should anybody else care? Well, our culture is at an all-time high of stress and anxiety, and anything we can do to calm our butts down is going to be helpful, right? Why am I interested in this? Well, I'm living in this culture. I'm, dealing with anxiety and stress and all of that, and having a time of tea and chamomile is very soothing and restful. Then, I'll calm down too. Discuss what information you need to gather about this topic in order to make it logical and effective argument. Okay, so I have to look at some medical stuff. Maybe I'm not a medical person, but I have to look at some medical stuff to see, does chamomile tea really actually help calm people's nerves? Well, there's a whole bunch of work out there on herbals and such, so I know I have plenty of places to get my information from. Now, paragraph 4 is identify the opposition to your argument and discuss how you might convince someone who opposes you. So there are lots of people who are going to tell me, herbals, they don't work. It's just, you have to have Ambien. You have to have some sort of sleeping pill, or maybe you take Benadryl or something like that to make you drowsy to go to sleep. Herbs can't do that. Well, I hate to break it to you, but thousands of years of Indian medicine and Chinese medicine and European medicine have said otherwise. Okay, you're more than happy. You're more than okay having your own opinion about these things, but I'm going to show you how this works and why it works, and it might take the edge off for you as well. Okay, so 4 complete paragraphs is your length, approximately 1 page in memo format because it's single spaced and all of that. You have some formatting requirements. Follow the memo template. Use 1-inch margins. Use a 12-point Times New Roman font. Use single line spacing in the document. Use block paragraphs, so don't indent. Line up the information after the colons in the top portion, where it's to, from, date, and about. Make sure that the next thing lines up. Hit the tab. I think it's 2 tabs after the 2. So anyway, so this particular piece is going to be 100 points in homework credit, okay? Actually, I think it's going to be 50 points, but that's okay. We've got it here as 100, so I can work with that. 30 points for organization. You follow the prompt. Each paragraph is organized the way it's supposed to be. Development, the assignment answers each prompt with evidence and analysis that shows careful academic thinking. Grammar, basically pay attention to what you're turning in, even with the draft. And documentation, the assignment fits the standard memo format as assigned. Okay. Make sure that you walk through this. If you have questions, let me know. The memo template is there for you to use. I expect you to use it. It's not cheating if I give it to you ahead of time. And that's just kind of how those work. I'm having you do this in memo format, one, to practice a little bit of business organization. Here's the thing. And partly, two, to make you think about the possibilities of counter arguments and evidence and stuff already, okay, in this very first bit of picking your topic and all of that. Putting things down on paper early helps you to really start percolating the ideas in your head, but also putting things down on paper early makes the next step that much easier. Okay, so the topic memo is required. You have to do it in order to move forward. I don't know how else to say that. So do your work, do it right, do it in the order. Assume that I know a little bit more about writing than you do, and that I'm giving you things to do in a particular order because I think it works the best. Okay, if it doesn't work out for you, it'll be fine. You might learn something. Okay, so it's college class after all. So I hope this goes well. If you have questions, you know how to email me.